Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vladimir, and before I proceed, I kindly ask you to support my channel, to hit the subscribe button and maybe leave some commentaries or any reactions, whatever you want. In this video, I wanted to tell you about my past story, how I tried to run different YouTube channels, and as far as you can see, I never succeeded with this because that was really hard to determine a niche where I wanted to develop my videos. I really tried different topics. For example, I remember my first YouTube channel had been devoted to the new computer technologies, gadgets, software engineering, because I've been working as a software engineer. So I decided to go live with my videos with this topic. However, after posting maybe 15 or 12 videos, how many subscribers did I get? I think about 36. Just imagine 36 with my 13 or 14 videos. And to be honest, the main reason why I failed first time, I totally didn't understand how YouTube works. Yes, I was naively thinking that all I need to do just to post something interesting and brilliantly polished. Yes, I devoted hours to my another video. For example, I was not only filming, I tried to stage it many times before I gained a full-blown record. Then I spent hours to edit it, to apply different special effects, subtitles, background music, because and I forgot to say that before all this process I wrote a detailed scenario description, and then I thought that if I do all these steps and then I upload my video, it easily runs to the top and I will gain lots of views and subscribers. But I was totally wrong with it, because nowadays, before I started this YouTube channel, I dive a little bit in the details to figure out first how YouTube works, because YouTube is not just a simple video hosting, it's complicated software system with lots of internal mechanisms and algorithms under the hood. So but I will tell about this a bit later. Before I proceed, I'm going to tell you that I also tried to run video channels about traveling, about my cats. I tried to run YouTube channel about economics and finances. However, they were also weren't totally understanding how it works. I didn't have this comprehension. So, running another YouTube channel, I made the same mistake as I did before. Just tried to post well done, polished content. And also I thought, well, and also every time in the beginning I was quite motivated, and I had a very good motivation. I really felt inspired, like, okay, this is another week when I run another YouTube channel. I'm quite motivated right now to produce a perfect polished content, so yeah, let's film another video, let's edit it into the best way I could do, and then upload it and just wait for the views and subscribers. However, nothing had happened. Nothing had changed. Of course, I was very disappointed. I was thinking that it's just not mine. Why I should waste my time on it anyway? So this time I came to YouTube more prepared, because I thought that, okay, first before posting, I should to learn a little bit how YouTube works in general. Yeah, and then I discovered about audiences, about algorithms, about retention and emotional involvement. Like when you post your first video, YouTube processes it 24-72 hours, and of course usually during this processing you will never get your views and subscribers because your video is not just ready yet. However, after that YouTube tries to show your video, your ready video, to the small audience, for example 50 maybe 100 users, and then YouTube watches their retention and emotional involvement, like how long people watch your video before proceeding with this. Yeah, I had to watch the process because sometimes my camera runs out of the space and maybe battery may run low, but it's okay because, to be honest, I was remaking this video a couple of times previously. My iPhone on which I was filming suddenly overheated and it had ruined all the process. Okay, so as I was saying before, YouTube starts to process your video, shows it to the small audience, and if people actively start to interact with your video, of course YouTube starts to push it higher and higher. For example, next time it shows your video to the bigger audience, for example 500 YouTube users, and etc, etc, etc. Of course, also it's important to determine your niche. Well, I won't say it's too important, however, it just helps you out to determine your niche faster. Like, if you film your first video about cats, of course YouTube tries to show it to the pet lovers. However, if you suddenly post another video about economics or business and then third video about your traveling, YouTube suddenly gets lost and doesn't know to whom exactly it may show your video further. That's why, of course, it's better to move inside the frames of a single niche. And also what I can say, I watched a couple of videos from experienced YouTubers with different other advices what I could do to spread my content more widely. And one of the advices was like, be not only an uploader, be also an active user. For example, do not close YouTube immediately after you have uploaded your another record. Surf around the YouTube across other videos, watch them a little bit, be active, like post some comments, put some reactions. YouTube really likes it because YouTube doesn't really like an abandoned channels. And of course, it doesn't force newbie channels. For example, if you just registered your channel, of course, you will be having some problems with spreading your new content because YouTube doesn't know about you at all. And at first, YouTube wants to see some results from you, like how persistent you are, how frequently you are going to post your new content, and of course how active you're on the platform. So that's what I thought. That's what I gained from these lessons from the experienced YouTubers, and yes, I will try to follow them as well. And in the future, I will share with you more tips, what I learned from such lessons. So, that's all I wanted to say you now. Thank you so much for watching my another video. I kindly call on you again to subscribe on my video channel, to post some comments or reactions. Let's stay connected and see you next time. Thank you.